thousands of luminous spheres.
Sparkle and shine.
But wait, there's more.
My name's Hayden Donnell, and I'm a New Zealander. I love kiwi onion dip, climbing trees, and Dave Dobbin. I'm a journalist employed by a website called the Spinoff, and lately I've been consumed by one obsession. For too long, museums have been cluttered with bird bones and squid corpses. So we're travelling across New Zealand. We want to secure treasures from our ancient past and convince our National Museum to accept them. I don't know if we'll succeed in our mission, but I'm willing to risk everything to get it to Te Papa. New Zealand was dour in the 1990s. Our Prime Ministers were successively Geoffrey Palmer, Mike Moore, and Jim Bolger. Our food was mashed potato, every beer. Tasted the same. Then in 1991, a ray of light burst through.
Oh, dear me, Wango.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Suzanne Paul was effervescent. She was magnetic. She was trying to sell us thousands of luminous spheres.
Natural glow's back and it's better than ever.
But in many ways, she was thousands of luminous spheres.
While you're sitting, you could be knitting.
And of the nation. Like, she was English, but she seemed more Kiwi than Kiwi in lots of ways.
My family didn't have a lot of white friends, so she felt like an introduction to another world, like I was staring at a stargate to white people.
Well, I go to the foot of our stairs.
I'd secured the winking eye of Auckland's giant centre, but I still needed to convince Te Papa it was a national-level artefact. I needed help. I needed Suzanne Paul.
Hayden!
Hello, Suzanne.
Come in, darling.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hello.
It's an eye. I say.
Suzanne, I need your help.
Yes, I think you do.
The situation is I'm really proud of it. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, but people keep saying, you know, it's ugly, it's too small, or it's too big, it's creepy, things like that. So I'm just a little worried because I need to take it to Te Papa.
Right.
And I need Te Papa to accept it from me.
Right. Well, the first thing is you can't sell sitting down. That's very low energy coming from you. So let's stand up and let's get you in the right position. I want you to straighten that back, Hayden. Now pull that tummy in, relax the shoulders down. They're up by your ear holes. That's it. Hold your head up high. Not too high, we're not looking at the ceiling. Emotions are contagious. So before you do your presentation, watch me. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to take a deep breath. You're going to think to yourself, happy, happy, joy, joy. And then when you open your eyes wide and smile, you sparkle and shine. That's a bit scary. Maybe you could practice that in front of the mirror. So if you look excited and passionate about the eye, they will feel the same way, even though it's pretty crappy. They're not going to notice that.
Do I have to keep smiling like this?
You don't have to talk like that. You're not a puppet. Come and try Thin Lizzy. You're going to love this. Come and try the eye.
Come and try Thin Lizzy. You're going to love this. Come and try the eye.
It's definitely a lot better than when you started. So...
Thank you, Suzanne. I'd come to Suzanne Paul for a sales tutorial, but meeting her was like a Thin Lizzy package deal. I got more than I bargained for. What made her tick? What powered her natural glow? I needed to find out more.
It hadn't been done before. I remember the very first commercial. It was 2 minutes long. And everybody was saying, nobody's going to watch a commercial for 2 minutes, love. Everybody will go make a cup of tea. Everybody will go to the toilet. I said, well, maybe they won't. Let's give it a go. It's different.
Like, quite a few people didn't go to the toilet, and they bought natural glow.
They did.
I don't know how much you know about natural glow. It's designed to give you a bronzed look. I have a natural bronze look, and yet Suzanne Paul was able to sell me natural glow.
That's how good she was at selling.
Mm-hmm. She seemed very exotic. You know, she had like a fancy accent and she was very glam, and yeah, she totally sold me the dream.
She all the time would have a little catchphrase, which, you know, when you're doing that type of TV, you had to.
Here we go. Oh, my right, giddy aunt.
But wait, there's more. I think that even came from her. But wait, there's more. And you'd think, oh, okay, what is it? And those little catchphrases that I learnt that they are quite valuable doing that type of TV.
Natural glow. Thousands of luminous spheres. Getting busy with Thin Lizzy.
Ask any kapahaka expert. They've all got a Thin Lizzy in the pouch.
I was in Venice, Italy, humble brag, and Suzanne Paul was on TV in Venice, Italy, selling goddamn Bambillo pillows. You could still hear her voice, but it was overdubbed in Italian. It was bizarre, but weirdly, for a moment there, I actually felt genuine Kiwi pride.
I mean, she's had some issues over the years. You know, you think back to the Māori restaurant that she used to have underneath the harbour bridge there, Rawaka, I think it was called. And, you know, that you are reminded that through all her successes, there have been failures.
Oh, I've had so many failures. That's life, that's what it is. It's up and down. You can't have the up without the down, can you? But people see failure as a destination. They fail and they think, oh, that's the end, I've reached my destination. It's not a destination, it's just still part of the journey, you see?
The way I kind of think about, like, you know, dying is kind of like a failure, and then sort of, so you're always on the way to failure.
If you think, no, I'm going to have a great day, I'm going to meet loads of fun people, I'm going to have a fabulous time, I'm going to sell them loads of really good stuff, I'm going to really enjoy myself, I've got loads of energy, because I'm thinking like that, that's how I feel, you see? Because your mind is programmed to believe everything you tell it.
Because I kind of wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm Hayden Donnell. But maybe I should wake up, oh, I'm Hayden Donnell.
Yes, and I can do anything I set my mind to.
My quest to populate Te Papa with New Zealand's cultural treasures had not been easy. And it had begun to take a toll on my health. Fuck my life. I was surrounded by blinkered minds, people that couldn't grasp my mission. But Suzanne understood. She listened to me. Suzanne.
Hayden.
I believe you deserve to be represented in Te Papa.
Right.
There are so many things in Te Papa. There's a giant squid corpse. There's Peter Jackson's stuff. Who cares? That's where I'm at. I'm wondering, do you have any Suzanne Paul memorabilia that you would be willing to gift to Te Papa?
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah?
I think I might have the very thing. In here, Hayden. Look here. Ta-da!
What is it?
Natural glow with thousands of luminous spheres that reflect the light. That is the original pot.
What do you mean?
From off the TV, my first TV commercial.
No.
That's
surely
yes.
not.
It's it. That is it. This is how I was holding it to camera. Ah, but I was so nervous. I was shaking like this. The director kept saying, "Can you hold the pot still?" But I was so nervous. So that is the original pot and brush. It's a really big brush, isn't it? From the original Natural Glow commercial. Would you like those?
Of course. How old are these? These must be...
26 years.
You've kept them all... Oh. Suzanne, I mean, I thank you, but just more importantly, New Zealand thanks you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's that authenticity that you can't help but respond to. And, you know, the more kind of experienced I got in terms of working in the media, the more I valued that as well. You're desperately looking for people who are genuinely themselves, and she is.
You never saw Suzanne Paul depressed and miserable and yelling at people. There were no rants on TV. Save that for politicians.
The original Natural Glow felt important in Suzanne's presence. But back at the Spinoff offices, something didn't feel right. Even with its thousands of luminous spheres, there was nothing inherently powerful about it. It was the woman selling it that made it shine.
I think we need to go deeper.
I needed our artefact to capture Suzanne's essence. So I put aside the Natural Glow and set out on a new mission, capturing the power of Suzanne's presence. My conceptual exhibit captured something special.
But wait, there's more. Thousands of luminous spheres. But wait, there's more.
But it still left me wanting more. Something professional. I went to talk to Sue and Rob, the directors of Human Dynamo. Their job is making accurate, large-scale models for movies and museums, including Te Papa. Who better to capture Suzanne's true essence?
José, could you bring the exhibit? Do you think that you could create this woman life-size from small to big?
I think you would probably, if you could 3D scan her, that would be great.
Is that what you would do? You would 3D scan her and then...
Well, it depends. I mean, do you want it to be exactly like her, or do you want it to be an artistic kind of interpretation of her?
I need to capture her essence, the true essence, like it needs to feel real.
And what sort of pose did you want her in finished?
Oh, I think probably that.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You don't
But
know,
wait, there's
but
more.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Maybe give me a cost, like how much it would cost.
To do her as a silicon would be probably over $100,000. Yeah.
I decided not to employ human dynamo. If I wanted to capture Suzanne's essence, there was only one option left. And to make it work, I needed to consult a professional.
Just want you to know, I know what you're thinking, and I don't want to do this, mate. I don't want to do it.
So, Bobby, just what are the qualities of a good enclosure?
Well, firstly, we usually refer to them as habitats, but one of the main things would be it needs to be species appropriate.
How do you make sure it meets the needs of the specimen?
Well, it would really depend on the species.
What about a mammal?
A mammal? What kind of mammal?
Like a 5'2" in length mammal of the ape species.
Okay, like a primate.
Like if you're on like a limited budget, say, like if you're on a limited budget, you don't have hundreds of thousands to make the enclosure, habitat.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
It's always going to be a pretty costly affair, housing primates. They've got a lot of specific needs.
Okay.
So what are you guys actually planning?
Okay, well, that was fucking embarrassing.
José was refusing to see sense, but it didn't matter. I'd already secured everything I needed.
Oh, look, I'm thinking about it. This is me thinking about it. Fuck, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's not a good idea.
It was time to show Suzanne the exhibit.
We're heading out.
This is quite exciting, isn't it?
1 metre. Now, wait. Step. That's the step.
Oh, yes, step. Yes.
Great.
Okay.
And then we're here.
Ooh, can't wait.
Suzanne, welcome to your new home. Could you enter your enclosure?
Now?
Yes. Suzanne, you are the exhibit. You are there. And I am...
Crazy.
At Te Papa.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it's Suzanne Paul, the new exhibit. Suzanne, will you do me the honour of getting you to Te Papa?
In this. I just have to come out for a minute.
I just need a yes or a no, Suzanne.
No.
Suzanne,
No.
I need a yes or a no.
No. It's a no.
What do you mean?
No, it's not happening, Hayden. No.
Why?
Ooh. No, Hayden. I've come over all unnecessary. I think I'm just too big a personality, you know, to be enclosed in a box. Do you think I could get a cup of tea?
The
Could I
point.
get a cup of tea? Do you think
Oh,
I need
of course,
to lie
Suzanne.
down?
Yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah, just, I'll get a cup of tea,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah. Thanks, Hayden. Anyway, look after yourself. Lovely to meet you. Look after yourself. Tra. Tra for now.
Coming up on Get It to Te Papa.
Tyson? DJ? Holy shit. Ben Henry.
shucks. So Dick